That boating accident is our top story tonight. It took Virginia Beach rescue crews 2 hours to free the teenage girl.
It was quite a scene, all starting around 2 o'clock this afternoon at the Lynn Haven Pier. The video shows the waves and how complicated the rescue was. 10 on your side's Jason Marks has been following this since it broke this afternoon. Jason, what's the latest?
Well, Tom, you can see rescue crews right there getting the young girl to safety. They say this was one of the toughest efforts they've ever encountered. The girl was out with family and friends when somehow her leg got trapped in the boat's propeller.
A young girl's rushed to the hospital. It was the ending to a frantic scene in the Chesapeake Bay.
I've been a firefighter for 30 years. I've seen people wrapped up in props. This is the worst we've had to deal with in the water.
It was just after 2 o'clock. Crews got a call. A young girl somehow got her leg tangled in a boat's propeller.
3 rescue squad members walked past, so we were like, something must be wrong, and then we looked into the ocean and there was 3 rescue boats, so I figured something must be going on out there.
Crews arrived and knew right away it was going to be a long process.
He was in between the two props, and it was in between there, and the prop was in her leg, so there was no way to free it without hurting her anymore.
I think at least 2 hours, probably longer, when they were just out there trying to get her free. I can't imagine what it was like for the girl.
Tide was working against us, the wave action. Other boats coming by created a very hazardous environment.
Crews fought the waves and kept her head above water.
We eventually got a snorkel and then a scuba tank in her mouth so she could breathe while they were just working on her.
To free her, rescuers had to take apart the propeller. The young girl was put in a boat, rushed to shore. She was then loaded into the back of an ambulance.
She's in Nightingale, flying to the hospital.
It was the news the young girl's mother didn't want to hear. At the same time, the chopper touched down at Norfolk General as they continued to work to save her life. It was a rescue crews will never forget.
And crews still aren't sure how this happened. They say that's part of the ongoing investigation. We're told she's either 12 or 13 years old. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.